Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. And, Charles, we look at this Packer team as we enter play here. They come in feeling good after back-to-back victories.
In the offense last week, they had...
Getting toward the halfway point of the NFL season, Week 7 is underway on EA Sports. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. Texans offense heading out behind their quarterback in his second season. Last year's Offensive Rookie of the Year, C.J. Stroud.
And I think if you ask most folks to give you their first half MVP, very likely they're going to say it's this man right here. The NFL's leader in touchdown passes to this point in the season. Still 2 months to go. But if he can keep going to the pace he's at, this is going to be a dangerous team come January, and he could very well walk away with the MVP.
Over the middle, that's caught by Mechie. And they're able to get this one across the 35. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Throwing now is Stroud. And Diggs has it. The numbers for Diggs from a week ago: 10 catches, 126 yards.
I like the performances he's put up throughout the year. That's the reason he's ranked number 9 in the league in receiving yards. And in a league that throws the ball around like crazy, number 9's a good number.
And they'll go play action here with Stroud. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And the Packers pick it up. And his guys are going to get the football at the 28-yard line. And without a doubt, not the way they pictured that opening drive unfolding.
No, they were making progress. They weren't exactly in high gear, but they were making a few yards along the way. And now that they've coughed it up, you got to go back to the sidelines and regroup a little bit.
So the Packers make their way out for the first time, and it's Jordan Love that has the keys to the car here in his 5th season as a pro and 2nd as a starter.
You know what I did in pregame? I made sure I touched him as he went by. I want a little bit of what he's got.
The golden arm from last week.
Oh, how much fun was that to watch that game tape, all right? The number of touchdowns, what was that, 5 last week?
Yeah.
But 0 interceptions. So you think he's due to throw a pick, but I'm betting that he continues to streak in this game.
And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Once again, it's Jacobs. Fights through him. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. 23 yards on the pickup there and a 1st.
Well, partner, I have to say they called him in the right defense there. Nickel set, 5th defensive back on the field, and they love to run against that because now you typically get a bigger blocker.
Touchdown, Packers! Romeo Doubs, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Packers use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one. They went empty backfield, all their weapons out wide, so there really was no secret here to what they were going to do.
No secret, but they still had to execute it, and they still had to protect the guy throwing the ball because oftentimes when you empty the backfield, people bring pressure at you. They managed to hold in there and successfully complete the touchdown pass.
Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. And Patterson back out there to send this one away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Texans offense led by their running back headed out for the 2nd possession. We take a look at the league leaders in receiving touchdowns out of the backfield, and his numbers are superior to the rest of his peers at this point in the season. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. They had the fumble on the last drive, wound up leading to the opening touchdown. Now they'll try again here, 1st and 10.
And I like the idea here. Get the ball in his hands, even if it's in the passing game. 3 catches a week ago, and he does a nice job here to pick up yardage.
Mechie, the man in motion. Back to throw. Here's Stroud. Finding Mixon here again on back-to-back plays. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. A pickup of 11 and a Texans first down. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Firing quickly, but it's incomplete. Was trying to find Jahan Dotson, but it'll be second down. You look at this Packers defense. They were excellent a week ago in the victory over Arizona.
And I'm eager to see the game plan and trying to attack them this week, because when you take it away 4 times through interceptions, do you now decide that I can't throw the ball against this team and try and run it like crazy? Or do you challenge them? This is going to be fun.
Stroud to throw it. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Texans first down, and he'll have it by plenty as they're able to keep the drive alive on 3rd and inches. Got to say, I was a little surprised to see him, Charles, come out in the shotgun on 3rd and less than a yard.
Yeah, but the way the NFL is nowadays, we hardly ever see anyone really run for it on short yardage. So they're going to throw the football more times than not. That was a nice, easy rhythm throw right there, and they pick up the first down.
This pass hauled in by Dotson. Heck of a broken tackle and able to work this down near the 23. Now 2nd and 3. Stroud will look to throw once more. To Mixon on the check down. And he is going to lose yardage here. So that'll go as a 4-yard loss on the play. This defense for the Packers, they were excellent a week ago in the victory over Arizona.
And I'm eager to see the game plan and trying to attack them this week, because when you take it away 4 times through interceptions, what do you do now when you go into a game? Do you decide you can't throw the ball? Do you try and run it more? Or do you tell your quarterback, make sure you see your guys open before you deliver?
Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
And that's how you pick up a first down. Not only does he make the catch, but has enough body control to get his feet down inbounds, toe tapping and dragging to make sure he gets it done. Well, we've seen him catch a few passes out of the backfield in the first half, unable to connect on that one.
Certainly seems like getting him the ball in a passing game, though, is part of their game plan.
It certainly is, because he catches it well, creates a mismatch. You're going to cover him with a linebacker, a corner, a safety. They think he can win every battle.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have him looking at 3rd and 10. They'll send the tight end in motion. Here's Stroud. Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
Well, how about the coverage we just saw him break out on 3rd down? Dime defense, blanketed the field with extra defensive backs and speed, unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
The kick by Fairbairn is good. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
And out a little across the 25 to the 27. The Packers offense here coming back out for their 2nd drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways, because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Well, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. A big play on the catch and run, covering 34 yards.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play that picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory at the 39-yard line. Now Love. And his throw here is incomplete. Romeo Doubs is intended receiver, but it's going to be 2nd down. You look at the defense for these Texans. They were strong last week, CD, and that went over New England.
And the big difference in the game, Their ability to force turnovers. Multiple, in fact. Being able to take the ball away, give it back to their offense, the big difference in the game.
It was impressive. Now the question, can they duplicate it? They will throw again here with Jordan Love. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's going to have a Packers first down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert here on 3rd and 3. Love now. He throws it on the move but can't connect as that falls incomplete.
They had their backs up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple of more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
They swing that out wide to Jacobs. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. So it's 3rd and 6, and this will be the 8th play of the drive. Throwing. Love. And he's going to be taken down here. A sack back at the 32. Will Anderson in there to get him. And on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him. Riley Patterson now on for the field goal. It'll be a 49-yard attempt from the left hash. Patterson's kick is good. And they push the lead up to a touchdown now at 10-3. So a nice kick there as they are able to add on to their lead.
And that's exactly what you're looking to do. Maneuver yourself into range. That way, if your drive stalls out, you're able to get something out of it. And they do so right there.
And a nice return sets them up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. Houston's offense taking over again. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6. Stroud. Going right back to Dodson. And he's taken down inside the 30. Give him back-to-back catches now. That one for 16 and another first down.
Well, he's been a busy man in this first half. They've targeted him quite a bit, including both plays here to start this drive. And until that defense starts reacting a little better, they may just keep going.
Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Preston Smith comes in for the sack. So 2nd and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. He gets this one to Mechie. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers 19. (10-3) our score after 1 here on EA Sports. Texans football to start quarter 2 as they've got it with a 1st and 10. And Stroud now to throw. Touchdown, Texans. Dalton Schultz from 19 yards away. And the Texans are an extra point away from evening this one up. A nice throw there by the second-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play he would have made as a rookie, because usually your rookie season is in a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to a second and sometimes third progression. That was a nice play.
Fairbairn good with the extra point, and we are even at 10 apiece. All level now at 10 apiece as the kick's away. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. And Green Bay getting ready to go as they take the field. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them want it in with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it. Way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you met fan bases that wanted that, that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive in with a kick other than the extra point. That's it.
A short throw to Musgrave. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. Trying to run for it with Jacobs. And Jacobs, I don't think is going to get there. No, it appears they're going to mark him short of the first. No gain on the play there. A nice job defensively. And it likely forces a punt situation on 4th. And here's Daniel Whelan on now to punt. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. Taken in at the 22. They'll call this a 41-yard punt, 7 on the return. And the Texans will take over with a 1st and 10. The Texans offense had C.J. Stroud getting ready for this next drive. He had the touchdown pass earlier, adding to his impressive season total as you take a look at the NFL leaders in touchdown passes at this point in the season. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. Here's a 2nd and 8.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know they're securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D.
All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Eric Stokes. And into the end zone. It's a pick 6 and a Packer touchdown. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And that makes it a 17-10 score. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. Stroud coming right back after the pick 6. A short one going to be taken in here by Schultz. And they'll wind up getting this to the 37. Gain of 9. And the tight end goes in motion left. Now Stroud. This will be complete to Mechie. Catch number 4 for him on the afternoon, and it'll give him a 1st down. It's Mixon on the counter. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. So after the loss of a yard, they'll here on 2nd down and 11. They'll bring a tight end in motion left. Stroud looking to throw. Short throw into the hands of Jordan.
Holding offense.
They'll come up now on a 2nd and long after the hold. Stroud working out of the gun. A short one going to be taken in here by Schultz. If they didn't have that penalty a moment ago, it'd be a 1st down. Still a nice 13-yard pickup. The Texans on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. And they'll send the tight end in motion here. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. He's got his target. That's complete. And this is going to result in another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 31-yard line. Excellent play there on 3rd down. Give him 25 yards.
I tell you what, it looks like he's shaking off that pick 6 just fine. It's not just defensive backs that have to have short memories. Quarterbacks utilize that as well. A much more confident throw right there.
It's complete to Diggs. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. 2nd and 1 now from the 21. They'll look to throw again. And he'll be out of bounds. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down.
What an intelligent play as he found open grass and uncovered quickly. A nice clutch play to move the chains. The defense, they've got to do a much better job of accounting for these shorter routes.
Mixon. Trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage. Another shot from the one on 2nd and goal. Throwing now is Stroud. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. Through a couple of plays, this Green Bay defense is held strong. Now it's 3rd and goal. Here's a run with Mixon, and he gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Houston. Joe Mixon, his 2nd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Texans are an extra point away from drawing level. Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And we've got a tie game here in a back-and-forth first half. 17-17 the score. All even to this point as the kick's away. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. The Green Bay offense ready to take over. And Charles, a very uninspired effort. The last time we saw them out there was a quick 3-and-out, and they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Jacobs. Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's a 2nd and 9. Love. He finds his man, complete. It's Reed. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31. Working out of the gun. Love. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he goes out right around the 39. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Going. He finds his man, complete. That's Reed. Here's 2nd and 3. To throw now, here's Love. He finds his receiver, Watson. 2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down. Off the play fake, Love. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked by Jeff Okudah. And the Texans are going to take possession as they've got it at the 42-yard line. Certainly not his best throw that time, and not a good time to make it, Charles, when they were a nickel with 5 defensive backs on the field.
And that's exactly why you have those 5 DBs out there. You want extra speed on the field, guys who have ball skills and understand what the passing game can do, and gives them a chance to react and make a play on the football, and they take one of those away.
Good starting field position for the Houston Texans here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 42. Back to throw. Here's Stroud. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. Mixing up the middle. And he will be brought down at about the 43 that time. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. Stroud to throw it. That is caught. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That's a 1st down with a cherry on top, 31 yards. In motion goes the tight end. Here's Stroud. Looking for Dotson, and he's got him. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. Jahan Dotson, 26 yards. And the Texans have taken the lead. Fairbairn good with the extra point, and they will take a 7-point lead. Just a 4-play drive that time. And it was Jahan Dotson with a touchdown catch to finish things off. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And this is caught right along the sideline. What a job of keeping the toes in bounds there. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. To pass, here's Jordan Love. And complete once again to Watson. A good gain of 9 before he's brought down at the 28. 2nd down and a little more than a yard here. Now Love. And that'll be incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
Love now. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's going to be taken down with another 1st down as the stop's made at the Texans 16. Again, it's Love. He finds his man complete. It's Jacobs. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. Throwing. Love. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Love looking to throw it. This is caught. And he was able to shed 1 tackle but could not get away from there. Now the Packers going to burn their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. Incomplete. And we're down to 8 seconds now. 3rd down and goal now. And this Houston defense not backing down. They'll look for one more stop. Here's Love. Toward the pylon, but it's incomplete. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. From the right hash at a bit of a tight angle. Patterson's kick is good. So 3 points on the board, as easy a field goal as you're going to get, but I can see you shaking your head.
I love that peripheral vision of yours, partner, because to me, if it's the 4th quarter and you're up 6, I get it. But now, even if you run and don't get in, you're still setting them up to go a long field, 98, 99-yard drive. How do you look at your defense and not give them that opportunity?
Looking deep here from Mechie. It's caught inside the 25. And he's going to be out of bounds inside the 25-yard line. So we've reached halftime in a wild first half. We'll take a minute to catch our breath as we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, we'll get back to you.
Well, we'll move right through the break then, skipping halftime and back to the field for the start of the 2nd half. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. Love going to break the huddle, lead the Packers up here 1st and 10 at their own 26. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He finds his man complete. That's Reed. Here's a 2nd and 3 now from the 33. Play action this time with Love. Throw left side complete. That's Reed. And all the way down to the 22-yard line. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Back to throw. Love. That's complete to Dobbs. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. So 3 plays already 1st and goal, and they are wasting little time. Jacobs is in. Touchdown, Packers. Well, that was a quick drive. The passing game set it up, and then the running game finishes it off.
And how about how few plays it was to get it done, but they threw it downfield and then pounded it into the end zone. And as a former defender, I can tell you, it hurts just a little bit more when they run it into the end zone instead of throwing it.
Oh, some strong running. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. The visitors' offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And he's been very impactful when using his legs this year, both when the pocket breaks down and by design. You notice his name sits near the top when looking at the league leaders in rushing yards by a quarterback. Stroud Looking for his man on the out route, and he's got Diggs. So the completion good for 7 there, and it'll be second down.
And his play caller does a nice job of giving him an easy throw to start this drive, and he takes advantage of it. The completion sets up a manageable second down.
Out of the shotgun, they run with Mixon. A beautiful fake. And this will be a Texans first down as good running gets him to about the 44. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. While they come out and take a look at him, we will step aside for just a moment. In motion, the tight end. And Stroud now to throw. A short one's going to be taken in here by Schultz. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And it's second down. And they'll go play action here with Stroud. That's caught again by Schultz. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10, right at the 40. Now Stroud. That one complete out to Dotson. Now the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down. The ball on the 32. It's 2nd and 2. Right side complete to Mechie. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. Again, it's Stroud. Repeated the last play, going to Mechie here. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. 2nd down and a yard. Stroud looking to throw. And he finds his target. It's Schultz. He has a first down, and that catch will also put him over 100 yards receiving now on the afternoon. And they'll send the tight end in motion. Stroud working out of the gun. This will be caught at about the 5. It'll go down as a gain of 6, and it'll be second down. Throwing now is Stroud. Touchdown! Dalton Schultz, a beast in the red zone with his 2nd touchdown of the game. And the Texans have retaken a third-quarter lead. So a very strong first drive in the second half, Charles, as they've turned that halftime deficit into a third-quarter lead.
And they were pretty purposeful there, weren't they? Measured in their approach. But, boy, they executed awfully well moving the ball down the field.
Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And that will make this a 4-point game. So that one a pretty time-consuming 10-play drive. And it was the tight end Dalton Schultz on the touchdown reception to cap the drive. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. The Packers offense and receiver Jaden Reed headed onto the field. And you see the numbers for him into this third quarter. They just pop off the screen. He has been open throughout. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. They had gotten the lead with the opening drive touchdown in the third quarter. Now they relinquished that lead back. Could be in for an interesting second half.
It certainly appears that way, doesn't it? Almost turning into one of those pendulum games, right? Where it swings back and forth, and who's going to make the play that changes that? That maybe it puts it on one side and keeps it there.
A short throw to Musgrave. That'll go for a gain of 7, and that'll bring up second down.
Nice rhythm throw there on first down. He located his tight end, made it a nice, easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he could break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Throw right side, hauled in by Dobbs. And he's got this down to the 35. Now it looks like we'll get a timeout, and we will. We've got an injured Packer on the field. Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment. You can just kind of sense the momentum turning here. It's 1st and 10. In motion right goes Reed. Love. He finds his man complete. That's Reed. And he maybe makes it back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. Here's 2nd and 10. They will throw again here with Jordan Love. Got Dobbs over the middle. And he's going to be taken down. But there's a penalty flag in the backfield. Is this a hold or did they rough the quarterback? So now a fresh set of downs. 1st and 10 after roughing the passer. To throw now. Here's Love. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there. And it's 2nd down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Love from the gun. To the left side, there's the tight end, Musgrave. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. Luke Musgrave from 13 yards out. And the Packers have taken the lead here in this 3rd quarter.
Well, we know someone just added to his touchdown passing total, but all he did was get the ball out quickly to his tight end and let him take care of business the rest of the way.
Extra point try now for Patterson. And that one gives him a 3-point lead. So the drive there took 6 plays. And it ends with a Packers touchdown. And Patterson back out there to send this one away. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. The visitors' offense and their quarterback headed out for this next possession. And we'll take you through some of the highlights here. You'll notice he had a hand in a lot of them so far. He's got this offense rolling right now. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. Play action. Here's Stroud. His throw incomplete.
Let's give some credit to the defensive guys on that play. Able to bat that one away. Sure looked like they were trying to hit the corner route.
They give to Mixon to try to pick it up. And a strong run that time as he's across midfield and down to the 43. They get 14 on that one. Good for a Houston first down.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
So the 14 yards actually takes him from 143 to the other for 1st and 10. Stroud to throw it. A short one going to be taken in here by Schultz. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and that's going to bring up 2nd down. And they'll send the tight end in motion here. This will be complete to Mechie. It'll be a pickup of 4, good enough to earn him yet another first down.
First down, Texans.
They go back to the ground now with Mixon. And he struggles to get a yard here, maybe a yard, down to the 31.
The way things have gone in this one, the running game's been something of an afterthought, and that's not been too bad for them, has it?
Yeah, the offensive returns have been good, but I guess we figured he in the ground game would be a bit more involved. Stroud off the play fake. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
He didn't just deny a big throw there. He broke that one up in the red zone. An excellent play, one that may help save points on the board when this drive is over.
Play action. Stroud now. Oh, what a read on the outside as it's intercepted. Picked off by Jair Alexander. And he'll get it all the way down inside the 35-yard line. CD, I know it's just his second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape, he's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
So here are the Packers now to take over. They've won 2 straight, and they lead this one as well as they come up on 1st and 10. Lambeau Field, one of the best home field advantages in the NFL, no doubt. And they're a happy bunch here as the Packers lead 3rd quarter. Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. Danico Autry is in on the stop.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10.
Here we go.
At the Texans' 34-yard line.
2nd down, Jacobs once more. And he'll be taken down after a minimal pickup, and that will take us to the end of quarter number 3. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we've played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Back now at Lambeau. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these 2 teams as we get set for the 4th quarter. In motion right comes Reed. Now Love. He finds his man complete. That's Jacobs. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. 5 yards, not enough. And it'll be 4th down. So now one of the biggest kicks of the night is forthcoming. This to swell the lead to 6. Patterson's kick is good, and that will double their lead as it's up to 6. So they get the 3, but you wonder now, is that going to be enough?
Excellent question, because when I look at the smiles on that side of the field, they're a little tight, aren't they? If they had scored a touchdown there, those would be big half-moon grins right now because they'd feel a whole lot better about their position.
And a touchdown in the other direction, all of a sudden they're down. And able to get this out to the 25. And this offense headed back out, captained, of course, by their quarterback. And it's been a struggle for him all afternoon. This defense has really done a nice job of making him earn everything he gets, and it's prevented him from getting into any kind of rhythm here today. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And that last turnover could have proven more costly, but their defense only gave up 3. But now answering with a field goal doesn't do them much on this drive. They need to try and find the end zone. Charles, he's now over 400 yards passing in this one. It feels like he has a zillion completions. Just a very memorable effort from a guy that we thought could be in line for a big game, and he has exceeded our expectation.
That he has, and I'm not really surprised at all, because when you look at this offensive unit, they are loaded across the board. And, of course, the guy throwing them, he's a big-time player himself. They brought it from start to finish and really helped get the better of the opposing secondary.
He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have a Texans first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Would it be safe to say that as precise as routes are supposed to be run in the NFL, maybe they're not quite as precise in college ball?
That's accurate, yeah.
And I think we saw a college route in the NFL there. Just find the soft spot, find the dead zone, and find the first down. And that's what he just did.
Stroud sets up the play action. He gets this one to Mechie. Yeah, that's good for a gain of 6, and it'll be 2nd down. Mechie, the man in motion. Here's Stroud. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away, and now it's 3rd. This offense so far on 3rd down, can't fault these numbers. 7 for 9 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. Back to throw. Here's Stroud. And now another one thrown incomplete. They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's a perfect word for it, precise, because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense either. He's putting the ball downfield as well.
Now the Packers get set to go. Their defense got the stop, forced the punt, and now you really start to monitor the clock as they nurse this slim lead. They'll begin on the ground with Jacobs. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up.
Good push from the offensive line, and they've done well so far to build this lead. Now, they've got to get things to the finish line, and that's a solid pickup there to begin the drive.
And that one incomplete, but now a penalty flag coming in late. That might be PI.
Defense.
So the yellow flag came out, and that leads to a new set of downs for this offense. 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Come on, set.
To pass, here's Jordan Love. And his throw is incomplete.
Today's NFL, these big guys are featured receivers. They move them all over the place to try and find good matchups, and they had one. They were just unable to complete the pass.
Here's Love. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up. On now is the Packers punter as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. This will be fielded at the 17. It'll go as a 42, make it a 43-yard punt. 6 on the return.
And the Texans will take over.
So now out comes this offense led by their quarterback as they take over once more. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. Their defense accomplished step 1 of the mission. They forced the punt. Now they'll look to erase that deficit and take a 4th quarter lead. So 8 yards on the completion there, and it'll be 2nd and a couple. Inside handoff to Mixon. And there just continues to be nowhere to run. He's bottled up again at the line of scrimmage. 3rd and 2. And they'll go play action here with Stroud. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Xavier McKinney with a big-time sack on 3rd down. It's a loss of 7.
How about that? One of the so-called little guys putting the pressure on. That was the strong safety. When I was in college, we often called that a lightning blitz.
The Texans send the punter out as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. We'll call that a 47-yard punt, a return of just 3. And it'll be Packer football here. 1st down and 10. The Green Bay offense now about ready to take possession here.
Obviously not the intended goal last drive. They had to punt the football, but still they've got the lead here and now a chance to add on to that lead if they can get points on this drive. 1st and 10 upcoming. He'll complete this one to Watson. And he goes out right around the 39. 2 yards to go, 2nd down.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Love, they go play action now.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time. On 3rd down, here comes Jacobs. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the 1st. They're able to convert with a gain of 4. Hasn't been his best afternoon on the ground, far from it, but a critical 3rd down conversion.
This afternoon just got better. All right, you're exactly right. Hasn't been his best in terms of yardage, but that run there, that's the one your teammates look to you and go, okay, that's what we want from you, that's what we need. Now they have a chance to keep moving forward and a chance to win the game.
Now 2nd and 9.
They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. And this will be a Packers 1st down as he's got this up to the 45-yard line.
Well, it is our business to analyze what we saw out there, and on that play, I saw defense staying in base, not taking a chance, not blitzing, in a situation where they absolutely need the football back. That's either a case of overthinking it or not thinking it through.
If you do blitz, do you have to be careful about where you're coming from, or are you just coming from all angles?
You have to be careful about where you're coming from, obviously, but at this stage, you have to take a few chances as well.
This 2nd and 4. Love now. He'll get this underneath to Jacobs. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. A stoppage here following the play, and it looks like Josh Jacobs was shaken up and in need of some assistance. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Flag comes in. This might be a free play. And this one drops incomplete, but I think the defense jumped.
Offside. Defense.
And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. But I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
Ready?
Love with a give to Dillon. And only a yard this time as he's taken down right around the 26.
This has been an up-and-down, back-and-forth type of a game, hasn't it? Maybe this long drive can take a little bit of the wind out of their sails, kind of settle things down a little bit.
Up the middle they go. Lloyd, and he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down. How about this offensive line? They're really starting to establish themselves, take over this game.
And before the series began, I know exactly what was said in the defensive huddle. Guys, we got to get no less than a 3-and-out. Let's get off the field. Instead, they can't find any traction towards doing that. Right now, they're just getting muscled all over the field and getting pushed down it.
Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on 2nd down. Throwing. Love. He finds his receiver, Watson. And the Packers are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1.
It's all pretty simple sometimes, isn't it? Go where the defenders are not, and he does exactly that. Makes a nice catch to move the chains. Defense got to find a better way of accounting for the shorter routes that are being run against them.
Lloyd will score. Touchdown, Packers. And as this defense walks off the field, they can do so with their heads held high. What a performance.